Hello and welcome to Huff Goes to the Movies. This review is a special dedication to my friend Karima, who finally got a chance to see a film that is playing exclusively in theaters. That film is called Bullet Train. It stars Brad Pitt. It's directed by David Leitch. And my friend finally got a chance to see this. She loved it so much. She wanted to talk all about it. And it reminded me, oh yeah, I should probably do a review for this. So Bullet Train, like I said, is directed by David Leitch. His previous work includes Deadpool 2, Atomic Blonde, and he was an uncredited co-director on the first John Wick. The film stars Brad Pitt, Brian Tyree Henry, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Joey King, Hiroyuki Sanada, Andrew Koji. It's got a pretty big ensemble. The film is based on a novel by Kotaro Isaka. Brad Pitt plays a hitman who is assigned to take a bullet train from Tokyo to Kyoto, where he must retrieve an item. There are a bunch of other people on that train who are also trying to seek this item. There are interweaving storylines all throughout. The characters have some pretty extensive history with each other, and the film sort of gives you this all throughout the runtime in bits and pieces. It's very much a hyper stylized action film, very irreverent, very funny, very silly. And really, this is a film made for anyone who just wants a good time at the movies. It's pretty escapist, nothing really beneath the surface. And while I think the storyline of this film, or I guess the plot, does sort of exhaust itself before the film is over, the film is consistently entertaining. The performances here are pretty strong. Brad Pitt is the right type of actor to carry something like this. And of course, the pairing of Aaron Taylor Johnson and Brian Tyree Henry as these brothers, and yes, the film does make that joke, they really are the standouts here. As far as people who are not quite, I don't want to say good, but as far as people who feel like maybe they are in a different movie, I will say that the storyline involving Joey King does not quite match the tone of the rest of the film. And so as much as I like Joey King and as much as I like Andrew Koji, I think that their scenes really do expose some of the pacing inconsistencies that this film can have. It's because those scenes are not quite wildly irreverent or entertaining. Those are the ones that have a bit more of a serious tone to them, and I think this film works best when it is being very silly, especially when you have actors like this who are good at being silly. But it doesn't really seem to matter too much because Bullet Train was the number one film in its opening weekend and in the second weekend. So it seems like it's performing pretty well. It seems like it's connecting with audiences as well. So for people who are fans of very stylized action films, people who are fans of Guy Ritchie, especially films like Snatch and Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and The Gentleman, the film definitely gave me those vibes. The sort of multiple interconnected storylines definitely do feel like David Leitch was taking cues from sort of those classic Guy Ritchie films. It does have a bit of a Kill Bill vibe to it as well with its Japanese setting. So I think if you're a fan of action films and if you're willing to just sit with it and let it entertain you over the course of a 2-hour runtime, I think that Bullet Train is one that can, satisfy just enough people, one that people can have a lot of fun with. The film is in theaters now, but that's all that I will say for Bullet Train, because the film does have some surprises as far as actors who appear in it. I don't know how much the marketing has given away, so I will not give away anything here, but those can be a lot of fun as well. But that's all I'll say for Bullet Train. The film is playing in theaters now. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. Please do share this with anyone you know. looking for more film-related content on YouTube. My name is Eric Huffman II. Most people call me Huff. Stay sweaty, my friends. I will see you at the movies.